Everybody, Steve DeLaviaga, Steve's Steps to Success #1 podcast just coming out now. We're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. I'm a pretty big math guy. Those folks that know me know this. And I want to say this to you because you hear so many percentages. When someone's unhealthy or has cancer, God forbid, and they come in, they say, well, 82% of people with this cancer do pass in the next 6 months. I want to make sure you understand something in all of life always. You choose your percentage. What that actually means is 18% actually made it. 18% actually had the mindset, got healthy, got focused, determined to not be part of that 82. That 18 said, we're going to be in the 18, which, by the way, was hundreds of thousands of people that beat that cancer, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about how nobody chooses your percentage for you, you do. And I'm going to go to personal experience. I think it's the easiest way to kind of make a point. So for me, I was we were poor. We lived in a not very affluent area. I went to a school where only 51% of the kids went on to college. We had never, in the school at the time, 18-year history, ever sent a single basketball player on to play in college. It had never happened. And so I was an 8th grader, and my mom, who was a Berkeley major, when I said, she's like, what are you going to do? We don't have money. You're going to have to, when you're 18 years old, you've got to either be in a job, working, living somewhere else, or be in college. But you can't be staying here at 18. I said, well, I'm going to go to college and be on a basketball scholarship. She proceeded back then to read for the next 9 days, sat me down 9 days later and said, here's the reality. A quarter of 1%, so 0.25% of all college, high school seniors get a scholarship to go play any sport in college. That's not very good. And I said, cool, I'm going to be in the quarter 1%. She literally shook her head, looked up and said, that means every time you're at a movie for the next 4 years, somebody else is out there practicing. Every time you're tired or it's too late or it's rainy, somebody else somewhere else is practicing. You're going to have to be better than 99.75% of those people if you are ever going to have a chance to go play in college. I can remember, for whatever reason, dumb stubbornness, flat resiliency, or total fear, which is probably the answer. I was like, I will be one of the 0.25. And I took it very seriously. I never in 4 years from my 8th grade year till I graduated high school, ever missed a single day of training basketball. I made 500 shots a day, no matter what, no matter rain, on chain nets, outside, in 108-degree heat. It did not matter. My great-grandmother died, went to her funeral that day, got my basketball stuff on, walked down to a local school, made my 500 shots. Never missed a day. And so what I tell you is that percentage, you choose yours. They can give you all the data stats they want to. And then when I got to college, my 3rd year, I was an All-American. I said, I want to play basketball after college. Oh, nobody from Cal Lutheran University had ever gone on to play professional basketball and gotten paid. Absolutely zero. No one had ever done it. I love that. I love that stat. Love that data. So for context, I did go on to play in Australia, where to this day I'm still the leading scorer in the history of the country, the Australian Basketball Association, almost 10,000 points. And I was the first guy from Cal Lutheran to ever do it. We have since sent 19 people to go play professionally. Because once one person did it, then another one, and another one, and another one. Again, choose your percentage. When you start a business, people will tell you, oh, it's not going to work. 88% of businesses fail in the first 12 months. 95% of people who get licensed in real estate fall out of real estate in their first year. Choose your percentage. You want to be the 5% that wins and you're new in real estate? Get into lead generation right now. Find a lead gen partner. Find a team that's providing leads. Understand the process to it. As you sit here and you start thinking about what you want to do in your career, understand this. They can give you all the data, stats, and math they want. But nobody chooses your percentage but you. but then you better take the action you need to do such that whatever percentage you chose, if you want to be part of 0.25, if you want to be part of 1.8%, if you want to be part of something that's never been done before, you got to choose the actions that relate to that success. And I can tell you this now in real estate, I love what's happening. At Rise, we have become so focused on seller leads and the process around gaining sellers, because right now we're in the most pent-up seller inventory in the history of the United States. More equity than ever is trying to find its way out. And if you're a Rise partner, know this, nobody will work harder than me, nobody, to ensure you get an ROI outcome from our Rise VIP listing program, because I'm going to make sure it happens myself. I'm going to hold every call. I'm going to review every lead source. I'm going to make sure it maths at a level that's high. So the reality is, make sure you assign and pick your profits you want to be partnered with. That's why I love Gary Keller. Say whatever you want. There's a lot of smart people in real estate. The smartest guy in real estate is Gary Keller, without exception. So when I grab him and I get to learn and spend time and grow each month, he's one of those guys, I guarantee you when it's all said and done, he's standing, he's winning. He's the oracle for a reason. Nobody picks your percentage but you got to choose the actions that go with your percentage.